Hello, slot car world. It's your friend Anthony. It's been a long time. Did I say long? It's been a while. I think it's been almost 2 years since I've done a video, and I do apologize. Nothing negative has happened. It's just been life, and I had to kind of put the slot car hobby on hold. But I want you to know I really missed you guys, and I'm so appreciative of the continued interest in my YouTube channel. So I wanted to kind of make up for lost time and just make a brief reintroduction. This is another exciting edition of Race to Win, and I wanted just to connect with you and say how much I appreciate all those who take time from their busy schedule to watch one of my videos and send me an email or make a comment. I appreciate all of it, and just want to say what a great hobby this is. Slot car racing is a great hobby, and I'm so grateful that I discovered it unaware, that one day just kind of going through YouTube, coming on this or seeing this video on YouTube by a company called Slot Mods, and watching the video and being absolutely floored by this incredible hobby that I never had any history with, but I had heard about it. But to see what this gentleman had done just amazed me. And, I'm thinking Slot Mods is somewhere in the US, and obviously, and come to find out the company's in my home state of Michigan. And then come to find out that the headquarters for this company is roughly 50 minutes from where I live, 45 minutes. So I picked up the phone and called, and the gentleman who founded the company answered the phone and had a brief discussion with him. And he told me a little bit about his story. We have a similar background. I'm an engineer by degree, and he's an engineer by degree. And we're both ex-automotive execs. And it just clicked. Something in my brain clicked. And I've been hooked ever since. So let me just say this, because even though I haven't done any uploads of fresh material, we still get, I still get visits on my YouTube page and people commenting. And here's one of the complaints I get. And I want to apologize up front. People say, I want to see racing. I get it. But there's a problem, and maybe you can help me solve it. And please, if you have a solution to my problem, please feel free to share with me what you recommend. But my problem is I've converted my mechanical room of my home into my man cave. And I'm going to show, we're going to do another video with some of the upgrades, but in terms of my track. But my track is 35 feet by 8 feet. And on one end of the track, there's a U shape, so it's even longer than 35 feet. I think it's an additional 8 or 9 feet. But the problem is, when you're racing 132 scale cars, you can't see them. And unless I'm willing to hire a videographer or someone to videotape while people race, the track is so big that if you set up a camera position on one end, if you look at the far end, you can barely see the cars, if at all. And so I found out every time I tried to do racing videos, the cars would disappear because it was hard to keep up with the movement of the cars based on the layout that I have. So I want to apologize. I just don't think it's good viewing for me to try to do an in-depth racing video. So one day maybe I'll figure it out, the best way to do it. But I didn't want to put more money into my layout than I already have. One guy sent me an email a couple of weeks ago saying, I really love your layout. It's one of the best I've seen. How much money did you put into that? And so I kind of danced around the answer, because I don't even want to put in writing. I don't want my wife to even see an estimate of how much money I have put into my layout. I mean, if you're a true slot car hobbyist, you know exactly what I mean. I've got over 110 cars and too many thousands of dollars into this amazing hobby. And here's the point that's really important. I don't regret $1. It is just an amazing hobby. And what makes it amazing are the amazing people that you meet. People from all over the world. You know, I get this all the time. Guys from Australia. Hey, mate, I really like your layout. And I'm like, this is just amazing. And I've gotten at least 1 or 2 emails of people who saw one of my videos. One in particular really touched my heart. A gentleman from either Idaho or Wyoming, I can't remember. He sent me an email. He saw one of my videos and he said he had been diagnosed with terminal cancer. And he and his sons had really become very close and reconnected. They saw one of my videos. They got a Carrera race car set and they were spending time racing. It was therapeutic for him and his family. And it just moved me to tears. And I'm just like, God, this is so amazing. I thank the Lord that I have had this opportunity to, be a part of this great hobby community. And I haven't done much, but the little bit I've done, I'm just so grateful because what it does, I've never been to Idaho. Been a lot of places, but never been to Idaho or Wyoming. But I got a chance to have an interaction with an amazing person, different backgrounds, different race, different, all of the above. But we have one thing in common that connects us. And that is a love for a hobby that is international. So that's what I want to say to you. You are what makes the hobby so great. So I'm gonna, wrap this video up. Sorry for making it, I think this is 6 minutes and 52 seconds roughly. And I apologize for the background noise. That's my furnace kicking on. So I apologize if you hear a hum in the background, but I'm gonna do another video and I'm gonna show you some of the aesthetic upgrades that I've done on my layout. And I hope that something you see will help you, or at least entertain you, because I gotta be honest, I think I said this in the first edition of Race to Win. I believe I enjoy creating the layout as much, if not more, than actually racing cars. I'm not the best racer. I think on my track I can be a little challenging, but I'm not the best racer. I tune cars pretty well, but my passion is creating a lifelike layout that comes out of my own creativity. And it's an expression of creating something from a simple idea that I think motivates me. And yeah, I took a long hiatus, but I'm back in the saddle again. So you can expect more videos from me, and hopefully someone gives me an idea of the best way to shoot a video, a racing video on a track the size of mine, without having to break the bank or hire someone to do a professional video, which, by the way, I thought about doing. And I got a guy that would do it for like $300. But, I'm so deep in this thing financially. I'm like, you know what? I need to just chill just a little bit before I spend. And even that was a good price, because the guy was going to do all the work for me, but maybe we'll have to do that and I can satisfy those who demand racing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do the best I can and show you some of the upgrades that I've done on my layout and aesthetically, and I think it looks pretty cool. So with that being said, this is your buddy Anthony signing off. God bless you and your family. I pray everyone has a wonderful Christmas holiday, that God would bless your family. Until the next time, Race to Win. God bless you. Take care.